Okay, this is my Maytag Neptune front load washer. There's a serial number. There it is right there, model number rather. I've been having issues with it leaking out of the dispenser drawer, and I've tried a number of times. I've filled it with hot vinegar. I always heard that helps, and it's just not seem to be doing anything anymore. So I'm going to remove the front of the washer, and I'm going to get to, apparently there's a tube that runs from the dispenser drawer into the tub where it dispenses. I don't know if you can see it right there. It's where the water comes out, and there just must be some sort of blockage. And so I'm going to try to take this thing apart. First thing we're going to do is unplug it right here. I don't know if you can see the plug. That thing is unplugged, and I'm going to slide it out, and apparently there's some screws back in the back over here. I'm going to take those out and then remove the front panel, and we'll just take it apart. Alright, here are the screws on the back. Apparently there's just 2 of them, and I should undo that, and the top should slide right off. Well, that's as far as I can get away. Okay, so anyway, I will take those off and take the top off, and then come around and remove the front panel. Alright, the screws are off, so I've slid the panel back a little bit, and that reveals these screws up here at the top of the panel. So I should be able just to remove a couple of those, and that panel comes right off, and that'll allow me to get to that hose. Okay, there's 4 screws. There's one there, one there, one there, and one there, and they were screwed into the top of this brace coming across here, so I removed those. And then these snaps, and hopefully I didn't break anything. Looks like my snaps are all good. I popped those out of the top of the frame here. So after a little trial and error, I tried taking these screws out. I don't know if you can see them, but I tried taking these screws out right here to remove this whole brace, but I didn't realize it was attached to the whole front of the machine. So that didn't necessarily work. But now, if you can see it, the tube runs underneath the drawer here, and then it loops down. I guess it's got a little, like a P-trap of a sort in there, and then comes back up and drops into the tub. So I'm going to try to remove the box. I've taken the whole top off the washer, and I'm going to remove the box, or at least get it out of the way a little bit, and matter of fact, move this. There we go. I'm going to remove the dispenser box. So I'll remove the dispenser box, which looks like it's held on by a screw right here, and then it may be snapped to the frame over back here. So it doesn't look like it's a real difficult removal, and then I'll be able to take that hose out. Okay, removal of the box was even easier than I thought. There was only one screw holding it in, which was, I think, went in right here. It looks like there may have been one here at one point, but it wasn't there anymore. And then it just basically lifted up. So, I mean, it was easy. Now, I don't know if you can see the tube. As soon as I lifted it up, water started coming out of the tube, so there must be some sort of obstruction in there. So we're gonna go ahead and take that. Okay, so I have the hose out, and there is the culprit right there. Apparently, at some point, this washer wasn't ours. It was here when we bought the house, and it's done this for a while. But that is the culprit. It's a piece of, I'm guessing, a lid. I haven't pulled it out yet. I just wanted you to see it, but it looks like it's a lid to maybe the inside of a detergent thing. Kind of sits in the cap to create a seal. Let's see if I can pull it out with one hand. And apparently that got into the dispenser at one point. And yeah, that's exactly what that is. It is out of the lid, maybe out of something like this. Ooh, look at that. Perfect fit. Looks like it came out of one of those. And that's been clogging our line ever since. So now, hopefully, with this bad boy gone, we can have trouble-free wash. Okay, so I am finished, and this is probably taking about 30 minutes total, and probably longer because I'm trying to videotape it. So I removed the obstruction, I put everything back together, slid the lid back on, screwed it in the back. It's now plugged up. I'm going to do a quick little cycle just to see how it does. I had the water turned way back, so just to kind of slow the fill process for the last year, I guess, because I couldn't figure out how to undo Looks like my tub is a little off, but it still doesn't look too bad. I'm going to see what it looks like when the water starts coming in. And I guess what I'm going to do, my dryer's over here. When I have both my doors open, they both open the same way. So I'm actually going to switch my washer over here, bring my dryer over to the right side, and move the door, because the door hinges. You can do it right here and swap the two hinges out. So I'm gonna change the door so it's a little bit easier to load and unload. All right, so the water's coming in. Looks like it's coming in at a pretty good pace, and it's not even filling up like it used to. I mean, immediately when that water was coming in, it would immediately start filling up that little tub there. So now, looks like we've got good free flow. You can see it coming into the washer. And I can finally wash these towels that I've been using to clean up all the water. I hope some of you find this helpful. Like I said, this is a Maytag Neptune, and I'll post the model number on the description. So, or maybe this is relatively simple or straightforward for most front load applications. Thanks for watching.